Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. One thing, Clark, these two teams have in common, they both heavily rely on three-point shooting.
And, Kevin, you know what that means for tonight. It's all about perimeter defense. Who can do a better job locking down on the perimeter and taking away the other team's ability to get open threes? That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Nash against Davis. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Fires the three. Sinks the triple.
Dialed in from behind the arc.
And the Clippers have possession. It's Davis with the drive. Count it. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
Now here's Nash. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Another three for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Nash. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Stevenson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Davis finds Jackson. Pass to Bender. Five on the clock. Here's West. And the rejection by Bradley. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And the three ball is good. Stevenson's got 9.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Now here's Davis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him. Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up off the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Nowitzki. Cardinals checked in for Jones. And Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Harris against Davis. And West now top of the key. Steven Jackson on the wing. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
Man, that's just an effective use of that pick and roll. Such simple action, so difficult to stop.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Bogut with a screen on Davis. Here's Harris. Here's Bogut. Back to Harris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Dallas. This team is on quite a run. Here in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Now here's Davis. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Dallas leading by 13. Harris outside. In the corner, Bell with it. Pass to Harris. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Here's Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Clippers. They're much further down in the standings right now. A different look for Dallas. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin. And Villanueva is subbed in for Nowitzki. Here's Harris. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Davis, the pass to Jackson. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Nice distributing from Davis there. Excellent job reading the defense and finding the open teammate.
Bogut with a screen on Davis. Harris passes to Bogut, and they pick up 2.
Staying with it, the chance to add another.
Ellis is checked in for Dallas. Quentin Richardson's checked in for the Clippers. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Greg, the season's still in its infancy, but we're starting to find out more and more about these teams.
You felt it as a player, and I can see it now here at the table with you, Kevin. You likely won't be the same team now that you are when the season is almost over, personnel-wise or in how you play together.
Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Bogut with a screen on Davis. Harris kicks to Bogut. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Bogut.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Jones comes in for Bell. And it's Nash in for Harris. Now here's Nash. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Well, I think that was clearly a force. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Into the pass to Davis. Jackson deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Davis has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. There's a good screen. And Jones has it in the corner. Launches it. Wang can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
That's why you can't leave anyone open.
Dallas leading by 5. Ellis outside. There's the drive. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, what a cut. He just slices right in there for the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Clippers trail by 8. Here's Davis. The shot comes out.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Nash the pass to Ellis. Jones with it. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. The shot, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Ellis surveying the D. Nash with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Nash has got 5 now.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Ellis outside. Nash up on top. Uncovered. Jackson grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here is Davis. He's got 11. Richardson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Ellis against Richardson. Ellis outside. Nash outside. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Ellis outside. Tries again. The Clippers grab the miss. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's off on the first.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way play.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Now here is Harris. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. No good from Bell.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Harris. Nowitzki a screen. Kicks it out to Stevenson. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Stevenson's got 12 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Johnson. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Smith. with the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Aggressive stuff from Smith against the foul, not letting the contact throw off the shot at all.
Griffin's checked in for Jackson. And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. They're leading by 8, fresh from a win against Portland.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And the basket by West.
Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
Harris looking it over. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Taking that short corner shot, and some guys really struggle with that look.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Griffin. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
The ball goes to Russell.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Griffin is such a high IQ player, and he also combines that with playing hard and always being under control.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Bradley. Cardinal comes in for Bell. Ellis is checked in for Stevenson. And it's Nash in for Devin Harris. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Misses the 3. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's Dallas. They're up by 8. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it. Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Clippers trail by 11. Knocked loose and stolen by Harris. It's Ellis on the wing. Wide open look. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 6 assists in the game. And for the Clippers, they're shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Smith. Nice D from Nowitzki. Dallas leading by 13. It's Ellis on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 13. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. It's good. Harris has got 5.
Off to the races and able to score before the defense could set up.
Johnson outside. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. They can't stop the run with that one.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down. Inside,
Here's Bogut. David West grabs the miss. Clippers with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Johnson can't hit. Dallas leading by 15. Harris outside. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Ellis. And it's 7 points for Nowitzki.
Dirk can be so strong inside. breaking through that contact.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Charlie Villanueva is checked in for Dallas. Jones comes in for Cardinal. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 17. Griffin inside, working on Ellis, and that one's good. Griffin.
Hey, the minute you lose track of Adrian Griffin, that's when he's going to sneak in there and do some damage.
Bogut with a screen on Richardson. Here's Harris, here's Bogut, and Bogut slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Dallas. Here's Smith, and he makes that one. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And look at Smith powering through there and using his size so well.
Ellis outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight. Clippers trail by 17. And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Bell comes in for Dante Jones. Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Nash in for Harris. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Moore's checked in. Now, here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Griffin passes to Smith. Here's Smith with the stuff.
Boy, Joe Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
Villanueva with a screen on Richardson. Here's Nash. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Murray's checked in for more.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Now, here is Smith. His last outing, 16 points for him. Nash outside. Villanueva with a screen on Johnson. It's hauled in by Richardson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Johnson finds Richardson. The three-pointer, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Richardson against Nash. In the corner, it's Stevenson out to the right wing. Nash against Richardson. Clock at 4. Here's Villanueva. Pass to Bell. Now Nash. Second chance shot. Here's Podkolzin. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Podkolzin's got his first points of the game. Richardson kicks to Griffin. Now here is Smith. Villanueva covering. Lets it go from 11. Los Angeles with another miss. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Villanueva with a screen on Richardson. It's Nash with the drive. Three-pointer, Bell. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got assist number 5 here tonight. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the Clippers call time here.
And trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Look here. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Raja Bell. And Devin Harris subbed in for Nash. The Clippers also making some changes. Sampson's checked in. Davis is subbed in for Griffin.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here is Harris. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stevenson's got 18 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Richardson against Stevenson. Richardson outside. Looking to end the run. Another shot. And the rejection by Bradley. Harris outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. And Jones has it in the corner. Nowitzki, the pass to Harris. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Here's Harris. Banked in off the glass. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Impressive work down on the block.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Richardson outside.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Podkolzin comes in for Bradley. And it's Cardinal in for Jones. The Clippers also changing it up. West is checked in for Smith. And it's Jackson in for Johnson. Dallas has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Nowitzki. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. He's got 9.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Now here's Davis. He's got 11. And again, no good by the Clippers. Maverick shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And it's Harris off the drive. Yes, that goes in. Harris has got 11 points.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
That's tipped. And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bender, he's checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Poked away. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And inside, West holds nothing back, getting physical and drawing a foul while in the act.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Aja Bell, he's checked in for Cardinal. And it's Ellis in for Deshaun Stevenson. Now here's Ellis. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And stolen by Harris. On up the court. They get it back. Pass to Ellis. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. West has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Davis with the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Charlie Villanueva. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Nash is checked in.
For your Mavericks, number 13, Steve Nash.
On defense, the Mavericks. Davis, the pass to Sampson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. West setting the pick for Davis. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Davis has got 13.
And he's a shoot-first kind of player. And when Davis is on, well, he keeps after it on offense.
Villanueva with a screen on Jackson. Here's Ellis. Out to Nash. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Screen by Villanueva. Shot clock at 6. And Villanueva with a stop.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Davis, the pass to Bender. 1:16 left now here in the second. Pass to West. Charlie Villanueva grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Ellis outside. Villanueva with a screen on Jackson. Here's Ellis driving the lane. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Davis against Nash. Ellis with the screen for Nash. Pass to Ellis. Out to Nash. A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Nash has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Now here is Davis. 13 points in the game. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Deshaun Stevenson.
Davis against Ellis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. In the corner, it's Stevenson. No good with the triple. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Devin Harris, an impressive effort here today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here is Harris with the drive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Aaron Davis picks one up. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Jackson. He's looking for West and finds him.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammates.
Harris against Davis. They set the pick. Pass to Podkolzin, and the basket is good. Podkolzin's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Harris against Davis. And it's Harris off the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Liked his approach right there. A strong drive and earned himself a trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Davis against Harris. Pass to West. Here's Jackson. West setting the pick for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Harris, good. Harris has got 24 points.
Simply taking what the defense gives.
Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Davis against Harris. Now here is Davis. Not a lot of room. West kicks to Bender. Pass to Sampson. Latre. Podkolzin with the rebound. Podkolzin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harris against Davis. Harris drives in. Jones from outside. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 17.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Davis against Harris. To the paint. Wang. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on David West. The Mavericks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Cardinal comes in for Dante Jones. And it's Nash in for Harris.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sampson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Nash. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Nash with the screen for Stevenson. Nash right side. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the shot goes in.
Steven Jackson.
Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Nash. He's got 10. And the basket by Stevenson.
Some guys struggle with the corner shot, but he put it down smoothly.
Here's Davis. Pass to Bender. He's looking for West and finds him. Wang pulls it in. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Nash right side. To the middle. Here's Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Bender with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. West finds Jackson. Here's the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Nash. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. Bell checked in for Carden. And it's Ellis in for Deshaun Stevenson.
And the mechanics West has on his jump shot are terrific, especially impressive off the catch.
Nowitzki with the screen on Richardson. Nash against Richardson. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. It's good. Nowitzki's got 11.
Love seeing teammates in sync like that, reading each other's movement extremely well.
And stolen by Nash. Now here comes Nash leading the break. In the corner, Bell with it. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Nash. Kicks it out to Ellis. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to Nash. He's got 10.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
Now here's Bender. Here's Jackson. He's guarded by Ellis. Jackson, that's good.
Steven Jackson.
Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Jackson against Ellis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Driving inside. The 3. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Monte Ellis. Ellis has got 6 assists here tonight. LA has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Richardson against Nash. Here's Sampson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lock at 6. Jackson from long range. Nailed from 3-point land.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Nowitzki. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, and you know, Nowitzki heats up quickly. Once he finds that rhythm, the defense knows they're in trouble, in for a long game.
Now here's Bender, defended by Bell. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Clippers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Jones checked in for the Mavericks. Ellis comes in for Harris. Here's Sampson. Smith the pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson, good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Dallas has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Ellis the pass to Bogut. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson against Bell. Here's Sampson. No good that time. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Ellis, that's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Johnson outside. Back to Richardson. Down low. Smith dishes to Sampson.
Mavericks foul call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Wang, he's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. Good on the second free throw. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Shots good by Ellis.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Johnson. Richardson against Ellis. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Here's Smith. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Smith's got 9 points.
Good free work on the boards that time by Joe Smith. Got the offensive rebound and then went right back up with it.
Here's Ellis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now, here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. Over Ellis. Richardson, no luck.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Bogut with a screen on Richardson. It's Bell on the wing. This one for 3, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Richardson gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Bogut sends a screen for Ellis. Over Johnson. It's deflected. And he gets it to go. He's got 8. Here's Richardson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Jackson passes to Sampson. Richardson outside. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
Dallas calls timeout. So the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. Stevenson, he's checked in for Bell. Devin Harris subbed in for Monte Ellis. The Clippers also making some changes. Neal's checked in, and Griffin subbed in for Jackson. Now here is Harris. 24 points for him. Nowitzki. Smith with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dallas has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dallas again missing. The Clippers shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Johnson kicks to Richardson. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And the Mavericks call time here.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment.
And so here is Dallas. Here's Harris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now Richardson. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Dallas. Harris outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Richardson. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Griffin dishes to Smith.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate it.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Cardinal. And Nash is subbed in for Harris. Mavericks shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Ellis. It's taken away by Smith. To the inside. Here's Moore. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tough not to see his man there. Great job by Griffin, able to identify it early.
Here's Ellis. Nash outside. Three-pointer, Bell. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. Johnson outside. Pass to Smith. Now Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. Outside for Griffin. Over Ellis. Griffin's shot is good.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ellis the pass to Nowitzki. Griffin with the steal. Inside. With the fadeaway. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Griffin against Ellis. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis to the paint. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Ellis. Nowitzki's got 9 points now in just the second half. Richardson the pass to Johnson. Smith in the posts. He's defended by Nowitzki.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Nowitzki with the screen on Richardson. Ellis against Griffin. Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
And the foul called on Quentin Richardson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Bogut comes in for Podkolzin. And Villanueva is subbed in for Nowitzki. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Murray's checked in for Moore. Now here's Ellis. Misses from close range. It's stolen by Bell. Now here's Nash. Ellis outside. Going inside. Here's Bogut. Johnson with the block.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
Griffin kicks to Johnson. Pass to Griffin. Shoots the 3. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. On the wing, Ellis, defended by Griffin. Nash, good, and the assist goes to Ellis. And it's 13 points for Steve Nash.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Johnson finds Smith. And here is Murray, covered by Bogut, and it goes down 2 points.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Bogut with a screen on Griffin. Ellis the pass to Bogut. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one drops. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Nowitzki's checked in for Villanueva. Jones comes in for Bell. Stevenson, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Harris subbed in for Nash. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Sampson's checked in. Bender comes in for Joe Smith. Steven Jackson checked in for Johnson. And it's Davis in for Griffin. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Harris. Bogut with a screen on Davis. Shoots from the elbow. And the basket by Bogut.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sampson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Stevenson kicks to Nowitzki. Davis against Harris. Back to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
He's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Davis, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Davis has got 19 points. The Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Bogut finds Harris. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris.
Third team
That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Nash in for Harris. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Davis against Nash. Kicks it out to Jones. Stevenson against Jackson. Nash with the screen on Jackson. Here's Stevenson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Bradley's checked in for Dallas. Cardinal comes in for Dante Jones. And Stevenson drops them both. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. Davis against Nash. Davis, the pass to Sampson. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Bradley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nash against Davis. Villanueva with a screen on Davis. And here's Stevenson for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Stevenson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Fourth team foul.
On defense, Dallas. Outside, Davis. Pass to Jackson. Here's Sampson.
Dallas foul call. Sean Bradley. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. Jamal Sampson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Villanueva. And Harris subbed in for Steve Nash. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Harris outside. He gets it in there. Harris has got 30 points.
And right now, he is cooking. His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Here's Davis. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bradley is screen on Jackson. Here's Stevenson. Sampson pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Harris against Davis. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Bradley sets the pick for Stevenson. Pass to Bradley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here is Davis. The Mavericks making the shot. Bender dishes to West. Now Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Bender. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Wang. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Mavericks. Nowitzki with the screen on Davis. Harris passes to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here is Harris. Nowitzki right side. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Davis. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. The shot's good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Harris outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist from Harris. That's 28 points for Nowitzki.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Harris.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Nash is subbed in for Harris. Rest outside. Steven Jackson on the wing. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer off the mark. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Nash. Rebound, Davis. And here are the Clippers. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
No good on the second free throw. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis against Ellis. Villanueva with a screen on Davis. Pass to Podkolzin. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Villanueva. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.